get through a breakup is to really work on yourself. So I've gone to the gym. Some days I went to the gym 3 times a day because I just couldn't handle how, like, my emotions were so overwhelming. I could not handle it, so I went to the gym. Anytime I was about to completely lose it and like have a breakdown, I just went to the gym. So I've worked out probably 10 times in the last 7 days. Today I took a break because I just, honestly, I'm feeling so much better. So number 1, girls, like immediately in the week after a breakup, work out like it's your job, because it will keep you sane and it will make you feel better. And it's the only thing that's actually gonna genuinely make you feel better. So you can numb yourself, you can watch series, you can get drunk, hang out with friends and gossip, but none of these things are going to make you feel better the next day. You're just going to feel better in the moment. And to actually get through a breakup, you need to do things that really make you excited about your life. Because you've just lost something really big. So that's what I did. I worked out like a crazy person, and I also just started learning a new skill. I've had some projects I've wanted to do for a while, and I literally just signed up for a group and started working on a course, and now I'm learning all about AI automation and stuff like that. So 2 tools that have actually got me through my breakup, because that's actually it. Yeah, and also a lot of like meditation, and I'm not religious, but I am spiritual, and I have actually been praying, even though I never did that before in my life. But it helps. It really helps. So, do you feel like you've been handling this well or better than you expected? There were some nights when I cried the whole night long, like where I was like screaming, literally screaming, like why? Like, oh my god, guys, I don't know why this keeps happening. Sorry. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay, it's just my cable that's broken. So, I don't know, I think there's no, like, you cannot, I don't like this thing of winning the breakup. So I think both of us, you know what? It's actually been really good for everyone. And I think, honestly, this is the thing, like, when you're in your mid-20s, you need to put yourself first, and it's too soon to let a relationship take over your life. So this is something that it's actually not a hard lesson to learn, but it's really been helpful. And it's just because I think for both of us, we love each other so much. We are still best friends. We are still number 1 supporters of each other. But now I think we just have permission to put ourselves first, which is actually really nice. Hey guys, sorry, okay, I'm gonna answer all your questions. I'm gonna see if I can order. You guys ask me so many questions. Thank you. Okay. Appreciate all your posts here. Love your perspective. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. How are you guys? I'm actually fantastic. Like, I don't understand how, but I'm actually really good. The best I've been in a really long time. Yeah, so that's really crazy. That's really crazy. If there's anyone out there struggling with a breakup, it will get better. Sometimes much faster than you expect. Okay. Fairy of the Line. Hi, babe. I ended my engagement. What do you think of men having female friends? You know what? I don't know. I think it really depends on the person and on the friendship. I used to say that it was impossible for men and women to be friends with each other, but I don't know if I still feel that way. I do just think you really have to trust him, and yeah. The thing is, he cannot have someone that he's emotionally closer to than you, and it's a woman, because this is very, very intimate, and I would feel really uncomfortable if my boyfriend was like more emotionally close to someone than he was to me. So I don't think, yeah. But you know what, again, your life, your judgment, your call. Some people have been friends since childhood and it's completely platonic and they do it. But in my opinion, especially if it's like a pretty girl, there's always going to be some kind of attraction, and I don't know if it's possible. At least definitely not hanging out one-on-one. So she was a bit sticky and I did not like her not setting boundaries. My ex also couldn't do it because their mums are friends. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Like, I don't want to be there. You know, if boys have like a clingy girl best friend who's like, it's my best friend. I'm like, you can date him. I don't want to be around this. It's very young. No, thank you. Okay. Let's see here. How are you feeling about being single? I actually don't. Let me say, I used to. It's not like I've been in relationships my whole life, but my whole adult life I've basically been in relationships. I actually only have been single for 6 months since I was 21. So it's actually really nice to be single again. Also because I'm single for real. Like, I genuinely am working on myself and working on my own stuff at the moment. For a couple months at least, hopefully the whole year. Because girls, let me tell you a secret. For all the girls watching, let me tell you a secret. You can turn it into a hobby, a job, whatever you want, finding a wealthy man, and he will take care of you. This is possible. But then what? And I always used to get really irritated when people said to me, like, oh, you can't just date a wealthy man and expect him to take care of you. I was like, but it, you know, it happens. So this is not the argument for why you must have your own projects, goals, dreams, and stuff. The reason you need to have something of your own is simply because otherwise you will get so bored. Guys, like, imagine having nothing to do for the rest of your life. It sounds nice to you right now, but do it for 6 months and you'll be completely depressed. Like, have nothing you're working on, have nothing to do the whole day, worry about nothing except for what you're wearing, how you look. You will be so depressed after 6 months. You will feel so lost and empty and like there's no purpose to you. And you'll be so self-critical as well because you've got nothing to think about the whole day except for how you look. And this is not a nice place to be. This is not a nice place to be. And I'm telling you that because I literally did nothing for like 6 whole months. I did absolutely nothing. And it sucked. I had a complete breakdown like after that. And that was the last time I ever want to do that. So girls, if you are out there right now and you hate your job and you hate everything you do and you just want to be with a wealthy guy, the reason you think a wealthy guy is the answer to all your problems is because you just hate your job. But the answer is not doing nothing, because doing nothing is really like so depressing and sad. And when you were a little kid and you had free time, you didn't sit in your room and do nothing. You like did stuff. You went, you made things, you had fun, you built things. I don't know what you were like as a child, but you didn't do nothing with your time. And the goal is really not to do nothing. The goal is to do the thing that you love. That's the goal. Okay. Yeah. But I'm gonna come to you from a different angle. Like, the reason I'm shouting at you to have something of your own is because it's what's gonna actually bring you joy and it's gonna make you proud. Because at the end of the day, it's his money, not your money. So it doesn't feel as good. It doesn't feel as good. Hey girlie, you seem really upbeat today. Yeah, I am actually. I'm more shocked than anyone else. If I think about how I was feeling just a few days ago. And like, I've been through the trauma of packing down my whole apartment, and like, you know when you find a thing from someone else and it just breaks you down into pieces. Like, I had a whole memory box of like little things from our first date and the first trip we went on, and like all the cards he ever sent me. I had that box and I had to throw it away, and it literally, wow, it made me so sad. It made me cry. And I've had that a lot. So, how to find your passion? What do you like to do? Like, test out a few different things. You might have to fail a few times before you find the one that sticks, but figure it out. You figure it out. That's like the whole purpose of your life. It's the whole purpose of your life. That's the fun part. Like, the fun part is figuring out what your passion is. It's not like a punishment. It's a fun part, the fun thing for you. Okay, girls. So I am going to do a little feminine energy workshop in on the group just now. So I thought I'd maybe give you guys a little crash course before I go talk in depth. Because last week I did a really long tantra workshop and explaining like the other side, you know, of self-love, because it is actually a practice and there are actually like different things you need to be thinking and doing. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for all your support. It really did mean a lot to me, and it really did help me as well. Okay, so so to give you guys a little you know, how to fix your life in 10 days, like how to rebrand yourself and like become a new person in 1 week, I'm about to give you the scoop. So you do have to do a rewiring of your mindset. You do have to do a rewiring of your mindset. And this is the blessing whenever you have something really traumatic happen, like a breakup or it's like something huge and sudden, is it kind of resets your brain for you. And I don't think anything does this the same way a breakup does, because it's just, at least for me, it like cracks your brain open with the life you thought you were going to have compared to the life you actually had. It just like makes you really have a think about where you want to go and who you want to be and how you're going to make that happen. So this is what you do. So the first thing is you need to have a few days where you completely isolate your mind from outside influences. So don't talk to people, don't scroll on social media, don't watch movies, like sit in your own thoughts and stew up there. Stew up there. And again, like really sudden pain or intense emotional experiences helps with this, because it does like blast out all the other thoughts out of your head, and makes you very present. Like going through something traumatic, painful actually makes you very present, because you can't really think beyond the present moment, which is crazy. So this is why all those really big, it's like why you grow so much when you go through these challenges. Okay, guys, do you want to hear about this? Because it doesn't seem like you guys want to hear about this. Okay. Otherwise, we can just talk feminine energy for a few minutes before I go back to the group. Also, if you guys haven't joined yet, this is still your last chance to get a free trial these next few days. There's so much, honestly, amazing stuff in there, and it's really, I don't know, I'm so proud of the girls that have joined so far. Like, I'm so excited with the type of people that have joined the group. Like, I've gotten to speak to such amazing girls these last few weeks, and yeah, like from all over the world. So that's been really, really, really incredible. Okay, I'm so happy you guys are listening, but I will carry on. So to tap into your feminine energy and to be present, and I mean, for the men watching, this applies to you too. So you need to just slow down. If you are in a rush all the time and always thinking about the future, thinking about the past, like your mind is a constant like washing machine, basically, like of just like making this mess in your brain of things. You need to stop. You need to stop solving any problems. Like, you just need to stop. And again, this is why pain is so great, because you cannot do anything but stop. Like, you just fall to pieces. So girls, don't be afraid of these like really painful, traumatic things, because it actually is good for you, which is just so, like, doesn't even make sense, but it's actually good for you. Okay. Okay, and I also have a little message, because I know there's a lot of you out there that have, you know, want to change things about yourself, or you want to, I don't know, you want to show up and be more confident and put yourself out there more, but you just are afraid of people judging you and are afraid of the way you're going to be perceived, and you're especially afraid of the things people are going to say about you. And for this, in response to this, all I have to say to you is, are you going to let people you don't like stop you from connecting with the people you do like? Okay, guys, and I'm going to give you guys some question time. I have 5 more minutes on here with you. I've got 5 more minutes on here with you. So I can go over a little exercise on how to release emotions, like a little thinking exercise. So, when you get these intense emotions or this like washing machine in your brain, you need to pause and ask yourself, why do I feel like this? Go open your notes app, like you journal throughout the day. Open your notes app, say, why do I feel like this? And where is it coming from? Just have this little think for yourself. And like, what do I think is true to make me feel this way? And this is honestly just how you can break down and calm yourself down, because emotions are not always real. Sometimes it is just a thought. How are you feeling? I'm actually so good today. I'm so excited to be back on my live. I have had my live privileges restricted the whole week. Had my live privileges restricted the whole week. It sucked. So it's so nice to be back on. Okay. What else have I been thinking about a lot this week? Friendships, female friendships, the importance of good ones, you know, how to spot a fake friend, all that stuff. All that stuff. Okay guys, like the last 2 minutes, I'm just actually gonna calm down now because I am doing a class on the group, like a big Q&A about feminine energy. I've been inspired to make my future man read that Tantra book. You absolutely must. Girl, you must. You must read it, and you must buy him the copy for men, your future man, one day, and he will read it for you. You must say, I really want you to read this book for me. And I don't think it's, like, if you gave him probably any other book about relationships or attachment styles, he would maybe feel a bit more triggered, but this one is about Tantra, so I feel like at least it's, like, exciting one part of his brain, so... It's so funny. It's so funny. I'm studying that book this year. So, but yeah, if you guys did read the book and you had any questions, or you just want to answer some questions before I go off on there. Does the book for men have exercises? Yes, it does. So like there's one for men, one for women, and one for couples. I'm not even going to say the name because I probably also got me suspended last time, so I cannot say anything. If you guys want the titles of the books, you can DM me, I'll send them to you. It's not my books, it's just books I've read, and I think they're so good. Oh my god, hey Therese! Hey girl! Okay, TikTok, I'm getting off here in 1 minute to do a call in the group, so if you guys want to watch, come join me over there. Otherwise, if you have any questions, you can DM them to me, and I'll maybe answer them on the group. So yeah, oh my god, Teresa, I get so shy when you're on here. You know what is so funny is that you guys often ask me like, oh my god, how do you have the confidence to do this, and like all that stuff, and I just do not. I like get complete stage fright anytime someone I know joins, and I have to just wait for them to get off before I can start talking normally again. So yeah, guys, don't worry. Your social media or whatever you do one day is not for your friends and family. They're not invited to watch my stuff. I like tell them they're not allowed to look, because then I can just be myself. Okay, girls. Join me on the group now. Hopefully, see as many of you there as possible. I'm gonna do another run through of the Tantra book and just answer any questions anyone had for the week.